Welcome back to Sanatan Puranas. Today, we journey into a realm where ancient wisdom and modern science converge, exploring one of the most profound symbols in Sanatana Dharma. Have you ever wondered about the true meaning behind Lord Shiva's third eye? The one that, when opened, unleashes a force capable of cosmic dissolution. It's often depicted as an instrument of immense power, a fiery gaze that can turn anything to ash. But what if this powerful symbol holds a deeper, more personal meaning for each of us? What if the third eye isn't just a divine weapon of a deity, but a dormant spiritual organ within every human being, waiting to be awakened? This is the story of the Ajna Chakra, the sixth primary energy center in the body, and its fascinating connection to a tiny, pinecone-shaped gland nestled deep within our brains, the pineal gland. Could this be the biological seat of our spiritual perception? In the yogic traditions, the human body is understood as a complex network of energy channels, or nadis, and energy centers, known as chakras. The Ajna Chakra, located between the eyebrows, is considered the center of intuition, insight, and inner wisdom. The word Ajna itself means to command or to perceive. It is the command center from which we are guided by our inner guru, our higher self. When this chakra is balanced and open, one experiences clarity of thought, heightened intuition, and a profound sense of connection to the universe. This is the eye of intuition, the gateway to higher consciousness. It allows us to see beyond the limitations of our two physical eyes, to perceive subtle energies and truths that are not visible in the material world. It is the bridge between the conscious and the subconscious, the physical and the spiritual. Ancient rishis and yogis have long practiced various forms of meditation and dhyana to activate this center. They understood that awakening the Ajna Chakra was key to unlocking one's full potential and achieving a state of enlightenment, a state of oneness with the divine. Now, let's travel from the spiritual landscapes of ancient India to the intricate corridors of modern anatomy. Deep within the geometric center of the human brain lies a small endocrine gland known as the pineal gland. For centuries, its true function was a mystery to science. The 17th century philosopher René Descartes famously called it the principal seat of the soul, believing it to be the point of connection between the body and the mind. While science has since mapped many of its biological roles, this description hints at the intuitive understanding of its deeper significance. The pineal gland is responsible for producing melatonin, a hormone that regulates our sleep-wake cycles, or circadian rhythms. It responds to light and darkness, signaling to our body when it's time to rest and when it's time to be active. But modern research is beginning to uncover more about this enigmatic gland. It's been found to contain light-sensitive cells, similar to those in our retinas, earning it the nickname the third eye. It's almost as if we have an eye buried deep within our brain. This is where things get truly fascinating. The location of the pineal gland in the brain corresponds almost exactly to the location of the Ajna Chakra in yogic anatomy. Is this just a coincidence, or is it evidence of a profound connection that ancient sages understood long before the advent of modern science? Many spiritual traditions believe that the pineal gland is the physical manifestation of the Ajna Chakra. They propose that as we age and become more entrenched in the material world, this gland can become calcified, its spiritual function diminishing. This calcification is thought to be caused by various lifestyle factors, including diet and exposure to certain environmental substances. A calcified pineal gland is metaphorically seen as a closed third eye, leading to a dulled intuition and a feeling of disconnection from our spiritual nature. The concept of awakening the third eye, then, can be seen as the process of decalcifying and activating the pineal gland. This is not just a spiritual metaphor but is increasingly being explored as a tangible biological process. So, how does one awaken this dormant center of perception? The methods prescribed by ancient traditions are remarkably consistent and focus on purifying the body and mind. Meditation is the cornerstone of this practice. By focusing our attention on the space between the eyebrows, the seat of the Ajna Chakra, we can begin to stimulate this energy center. This focused awareness helps to quiet the constant chatter of the mind, allowing our subtle intuition to emerge. Pranayama, or breath control techniques, is another powerful tool. Specific breathing exercises help to regulate the flow of prana, or life force energy, throughout the body, purifying the energy channels and directing energy towards the Ajna Chakra. A mindful diet, rich in fresh, wholesome foods, is also considered crucial. Avoiding processed foods and stimulants can help to reduce the toxic load on the body, which in turn supports the health and function of the pineal gland. Imagine being able to navigate life not just with logic and reason, but with a deep, unwavering sense of inner knowing. Imagine having a clear vision of your path, unclouded by doubt or external influences. This is the promise of an awakened Ajna Chakra. When the third eye is open, you begin to see the interconnectedness of all things. You perceive the underlying patterns and synchronicities in your life. Coincidences no longer seem random, but rather like guideposts from the universe. This heightened perception is not about seeing auras or predicting the future in a sensational way. It is a much more subtle and profound shift in consciousness. It's about developing an unshakable trust in your own intuition, your inner compass. The story of Lord Shiva burning the world with his third eye is a powerful allegory. It doesn't represent a literal act of destruction, but rather the destruction of ignorance, ego, and illusion. The fire from Shiva's third eye is the fire of knowledge, Jnana Agni, which burns away all that is false and reveals the ultimate truth. It is the inner fire that purifies our consciousness and leads to spiritual transformation. When we awaken our own third eye, we are in essence invoking this transformative power within ourselves. We gain the clarity to burn away our own self-limiting beliefs, negative patterns, and the illusions that keep us trapped in suffering. This awakening is a journey, not a destination. It requires patience, discipline, and a sincere desire to connect with your deeper self. It is a process of peeling back the layers of conditioning to reveal the radiant wisdom that has always been within you. The convergence of ancient spiritual wisdom and modern scientific discovery on the subject of the pineal gland and the third eye is a testament to the timeless truth of these teachings. What was once described in the language of chakras and energy is now being explored in the language of neurobiology and endocrinology. This shows us that these two perspectives are not at odds, but are simply different ways of describing the same fundamental reality of human consciousness. As you continue on your own spiritual journey, we encourage you to explore these practices for yourself. Cultivate moments of stillness, pay attention to your breath, and nourish your body with pure foods. Most importantly, learn to listen to that quiet voice of intuition within you. It is your own inner guru, your connection to the divine wisdom of the universe, waiting to guide you. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening exploration. If you found this journey insightful, please consider subscribing to Sanatan Puranas for more deep dives into the heart of ancient wisdom. We look forward to seeing you again.